Yo, Timmy boy, what's up? What's up, man? What kind of game am I cooking up? I have absolutely no idea. Like, I don't really have any experience on game dev. Well, I kinda do. Like, I have made some small games like Flappy Bird, Tetris, and let's say Snake. But I want to like try my hand at a real action game at one point. It's just a fun hobby at this point. I'm not even sure how long am I gonna do this. Also, sorry if I missed your text. I was doing something else. Not sure actually when you decided to comment. EMT6. I mean, the thing is, if I had infinite time, I would. Unfortunately, I don't. That's the issue. um, yeah. So like, these are all just like stuff that I got from online. This is like the pure dev kit. Like I don't know if you've actually seen like any game dev things, but this is actually like very development scene. And I mean, this is actually barely like nothing. I've barely started working on this game. I basically work on it like every 2 or 3 weeks, and then I forget what I do. Yeah, just a basic thing, very basic. Okay, but I am like trying to at least learn like what actually happens. No, I'm using an engine called Godot. I'm not sure if you've heard it. I mean, it's not that big. Like, it's quite big in the indie scene, but not that big in terms of like big budget game. It's like quite easy and simple, and it's like easy to get into and quite easy to work with. And it's quite lightweight. Like, it doesn't take up that much resource on your computer. So literally the only thing that I got set up right now is just a few platforms and just one attack. Jump. Even that like barely works.
This is why your birth date isn't random.
Yeah, let's see. Let me know if like my music is too loud though. I'm actually trying to like rework the animations a little because like this white box right here, this is actually the hitbox for this attack. Well, I mean, yes, it's not perfect, but I for some reason the hitbox is not moving with my player. I have an idea why, but I can't fix it. The problem is that the fix is going to be a bit too much of a hassle, so I'm trying to think of a better way to approach this. But for now, let's see. For now, I think I'll just basically put a band-aid solution here. Just get it working. Let's see. Yeah, this music is really nice. Like one of my favorite underrated artists recently. Sometimes I just listen to it at night. Yes, ultimately, eventually, I want to kind of make it a PGR inspired game. Like I already tried working on the orb system. It's very basic to the orb system. GBH, I probably can work on it. But I mean, the thing is, first I want to at least get the feeling, right? Like right now, I'm working on the feeling, how the game actually feels to play. And of course, like every single art piece actually is like, I got from online. I cannot do art. Overheating my mic. Okay. Let me turn down the music a little bit. I hope it's good now. Or the thing is, I am actually like talking quite in a low voice because I'm very tired. Key position value vector to on a base object of type. You can see the hitbox is being very, very nice. Like this white thing is the hitbox. See, like how when I attack it, what's the word? It blows up, signifying that okay, this hitbox is active. Yes. Interesting. So this actually could be like a fun thing. Sometime. It's PG. Oh yeah, it's PGR. I have a lot of people keep down. So of course, dude. Like, you can talk about it whatever you want. I'm actually in a talkative mood. Like I want to talk about something, but stuff's been. I mean, you probably noticed that I have been quite absent on Twitter for a few weeks at this point. I think, right? At least maybe more than a week. So I haven't been active in any media basically, and also I just needed a break to work on something. Though I have like a 50 billion assignments due, but I am not working on them. Like, cannot bother myself to. This should just work out. So yes, how has PGR been for you recently, dude? And also, people just will not understand. Oh, the white box? Okay, so this is the hitbox. See, like, the attack I'm doing right now? The attack the guy is doing? This is the hitbox of that attack. This thing? Like, you know how, like, it glows up when I attack this? That means the hitbox is active, right? So, like, I'm testing hitbox right now. Taking a break from Twitter is therapeutic. The thing is, like, normally it is, but right now it's just been so hectic in my life as well that it actually isn't being very helpful. So I sometimes just like log in for like 2 minutes, see what's up, get disappointed, and then just leave. Yes. I'm working on like hitbox recently, right now. The sliding attack is not that, does not look right. I should work on it. But yeah, I think if I just do this now, right? Just there. See if I just do this. So like the problem before was how like the hitbox should be like in front of me, right? Like right here, somewhere around here. So I'm trying to like get that to work. Like what I'm doing right now is a very band-aid solution, but it'll work for now. should be good now, I think. Yeah. Kind of works, but it like reverts, which is a problem. Let's see. As straight up like notice it's not even because but just only because I've played 2 3 bosses of Devil the Little in game that is a pretty basic pie game. Pretty tutorials while it was fun and the card. Yeah, I mean the thing is the first time like the way you mentioned pie game, like I said I made games in like I said I made what was it? I said I made Snake, Tetris, and Flappy Bird. I made all those in Pygame, and the first tutorials I followed, dude, the code was an absolute disaster. But the thing is, I made it again, like with the same tutorials. But the more I did, like the second time I did, it was a lot better, and I understood a lot more. So the thing is, coding is more or less just you just do it over and over and over again. So it's very very understandable. Like my code right now is absolute dog shit in this project. And yes, I do agree that the thing is I've been kind of busy, so I haven't even like played PGR at all. So Trial of Simulacrum and pretty much anything else I haven't done. So and yes, I don't really have any motivation to do it. The thing is I don't really have any motivation to play anything right now. I'm just doing this just because why not? And it's like I will just not regret wasting my time because I've been wanting to do it every single night for the past few nights basically, but I haven't. Okay, let's see, there's another problem. So when the velocity is doing this, so you have to save the position. Should basically have a if I have a thank you so much. I mean the thing is it's more or less like lots of things to do rather than like something very problematic. So that's generally what is happening right now. So like there's like so much thing to do, no stuff to do. I have like so many assignments, so many projects and other responsibilities lined up, so it's been a bit difficult to basically what's the word, keep up. Yeah, other than that, like it's generally not that like struggling or anything, it's just too much, like lots of stuff basically. So yes, and yeah, I appreciate it, really do appreciate it. Let's see, I think I should be good now. Excuse me. Does this work? I don't think it will. Maybe not. Maybe it will. Let's see, will it work? Yes, it does. Let's go. Nice. Cosplaying as a responsible now that I'm in my second year is draining. Dang, dude. Yes. Ignoring my physics report due in 2 weeks. Yes, as you like, like first year in college, that's like peak performance, dude. Like for me, it was peak performance, and like everything was going. I wouldn't say like amazing, but it was manageable. But as soon as you enter like second year, everything trickles down to the point where you just don't have anything in you anymore. Okay, so this works. Yeah. I think this should be fine. Okay. So I think I got this to work, yes. So it's now the hitbox actually moves with my player. Okay. A very ass solution, but I do not care. Okay. So what I can do right now is I can actually do some fun things. One of the fun things can be let's see. So one of the fun yours. No, dude. Well, see, somehow I kind of lucked out in my first semester. Like there's a like quite weird story. Well, I'm not. It's probably not weird. It's more like, I think, what's the word? Uncommon, I guess. Yeah. I had an uncommon experience on my first year. Actually, on my first day, which is something I always tell a lot of people, different people, and I think I've told it on like previous streams as well. It's kind of funny. So somehow I actually got like involved with a group like before I even like started my class in my first semester. Like there were some issues with my registration, so I actually had to go a few days prior to classes starting to get that all sorted out. And then I met a dude that had the same problem, and it turns out that we were actually in the same class on the first semester. So like both of us, like I thought that guy was kind of like what's the word, like he like from first impressions that guy didn't look like someone that I would want to hang around with. But somehow that guy actually approached me and then told me that okay, we're in the same class, and we basically got connected on social media. And then he actually had kind of recruited, in a way, like a lot more people like me into like a small group, or like a group of like 5 or 6 people. We were all like completely new, and I don't know how, but yes, he just recruited people like me, just came up to people randomly and then just said like, hey, do you want to be friends, do you want to be part of a group? And the thing is, like, I don't know anyone, right? And it's like, and I thought, okay, if I don't know anyone, then I might as well just join, just because there might be some stuff that I don't know, or I might just like have a group to hang around with in the beginning. So I joined, and somehow, like in the first semester, how like no one knows anyone. So in the first semester, I was like one of the few people, and like okay, we were one of the few people that had like the largest groups, and then we like basically knew each other, and then we had like we're a pretty good friend group. Funny thing is, like after like 2 semesters, basically like none of us were friends anymore. Stuff happened, friendships broke out, and basically none of us talked talk to each other anymore. There are like some sub friend groups from that friend group, like 2 or 3 people that still hang out, but I personally don't talk to like anyone. And it's not because like I had an issue with someone. It's more like, okay, uh, just some sort of falling out happened where like no one really talked to each other anymore, and then their interests changed and stuff like that. Yes. And yeah. It's fine, dude. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna. Here. I'll be right back. Wait a sec. Let's see. So why is this not working? I actually want to do something. Let's see if it works. So I kind of want to do something like this. Like, see, the idea for this game actually started with a very specific thing. I don't know why, it just like kind of like super intrigued me when I first did it. So let's say this is an enemy. If an enemy like shoots a projectile, right? Projectile. I want my player. Let's make the player in a different color. I want my player to be able to attack this while jumping up, and then basically get a momentum boost. This is actually where like my idea for a game, kind of like making an action game, started. I'm pretty sure other games have done this, and because I'm like positive Hollow Knight has this mechanic, but it's more like you can attack at anything and then have a basically momentum boost. But for me, I actually want to have like this. I need this to be a parry mechanic where like an enemy can shoot a projectile and then I can kind of like in a way deflect it to get a momentum boost. And I kind of just want to implement that. Let's see if I can. Signal, let's just say let's say jump. Let's say jump. Emit. Jump. No, sorry. So now if I come here and if I make this connected to the player, let's say I so if I attack it, okay, nice. So now let's say I function and knocks me up. That function basically what it does is it gives me a upward boost, just like a kind of like a jump. So what I want to do is I want to connect it to player, and then what I want to do is I want to kind of for now let me just copy the jump. For now, let me just say player dot velocity. I'll just dot y. Let's get like a small boost in the y direction. So why is this not working? Okay, no, take this goes y so that I can call knock up. So if I do this now. I do this, yes, nice. So now I just need to do this, but for a projectile. Nice, very cool, very cool. And then I can do double jump as well. Nice, very cool. Okay, so I just need to do this, but for a projectile. But for that I need to have an attack attack for the enemy. And I'm all the way there. But I need to connect this to my jump state actually. So rather than doing this, I need so rather than doing this, I did this signal. Well, right now, like, I don't have enemies in mind at all. No, don't worry. No problem. No problem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Right now, my only concern is getting this thing done. Like, I want an enemy to do a projectile attack, and I want to be able to parry that projectile attack, and I want my player to basically get a momentum boost like this. That's the only goal I have right now. Let's see, wait. So let me just delete this. Then I want to connect to the state manager. Then I kind of just want to send him to so I kind of want to just do this, like I will call change state pass in current state, and then I want to change it to jump state. Let's see. Does this work? Nice. Peak. Let's go. Feels nice. Nice. Okay. On this side, okay, it works. Alright. Yes, okay, it works. Okay, so now to give the enemy an attack, let's see. Do I do it the easy way or the hard way? Well, How should I do projectiles? First, let me just, get an area. Okay, this will be enemy attack. Then I will need to give this a sprite. The sprite will be the same as this. Make it smaller. So transform. Scale 0.1. That's fine. Do a collision shape. Square. Where's the word? Square, square, square. Rectangle, sure. Then, okay. So this will be disabled first. I need to attach a script when we attack. Okay, nice. So what I want the enemy to do is I want the enemy to basically want the enemy to have a detection range. So area 2D. This will be my enemy's detection range. To have a collision shape. So let's say circle. So this big circles, this will be my enemy's like range where it will look. And I will say that, okay, if this enemy basically detects a player, right? So if this enemy detects a player, what I want to do is I first want to find that player's position. So let's create a target variable. Yo, Nax, what's up? How have you been? Body.global. We'll find this player's target position. And then what I want to do is I want to initiate an attack. So I want to basically have this attack as a child. And then I want to pass on let's say enemy attack dot attack player. Then I want to pass in this target position. Okay. So actually no, let's see. Okay, so I actually have should. Yes, I want to save this as a scene. Let's see, enemy attack as a scene. So I will delete this. Delete this. Then I want to have this as a preload. Then I want to load the attack. It's called enemy underscore attack dot instantiate. Enemy underscore attack dot instantiate. There isn't too many. work yesterday was bad. Dang, dude, what happened? And how have I been doing? And the thing is not that different from what I normally do. Busy, work with work, school, different things, just popping in here for a while, for a bit, well, to just de-stress a little bit. That's basically it. Snatch it and then add child. Attack. Then what I want to do is I want to attack dot attack player. So now I want to go to an enemy attack function called first already def attack. This will have the target so it will have the target. So what I need to do is I need to calculate direction to I work on monitoring and self-checkouts, and like in the last hour before closing a lot of machines. Holy shit. What happened then? Like, were they able to fix it or like I hope you didn't get in trouble, because I know like stuff like that can happen where even if it wasn't your fault, since you were doing the monitoring, they might have just crashed out on you. I hope that didn't happen though. It's being instantiated. Why? For some reason I can't really feel the vibe of the song. No, I didn't get in trouble. I did have to deal with a bunch of angry and stressed customers. The machine should be fixed by now. Yeah, hopefully. Hope so. want to have a variable that's set target is a should be a vector 2. Player. So my what kind of game am I working on? Well, right now it's kind of like nothing. I'm just trying to get the idea of how this engine works. I don't have a concrete plan yet. I just have one mechanic in mind that I was explaining. That I want the enemy, so basically I want an enemy to do an attack, like a projectile attack, like this, and then I want the player to be able to deflect that attack and then basically get a momentum boost like this. Like the player will jump, deflect the projectile, and they get a momentum boost so that they can kind of like do a double jump, but from deflecting this attack. I don't know why randomly, like while I was taking a shower, I just had this idea that it should feel cool. Then I was like, okay, fine. Let me see and how can I actually make this happen. Which is what I'm trying. Target will be move to word player. And then what I'll do is, let's see. If I just do velocity equals to target, and then if I just do move and slide, what should I do? Move toward expected at least 3. So what does move toward actually do? Let's see. Move toward is from, to, and delta. Okay, so I need a from and then a to. So from will be position, to will player, and delta. Can I do this? Well, I guess maybe. Okay, here I'll just. That sounds kind of complicated. I mean, technically, but if you kind of like break it down, what it's doing is like in a very let's say mathy way. What it's doing is it's checking the hitbox of the projectile. Like step 1 is checking the hitbox of the projectile. Step 2 is checking if the player's attack is interacting with this hitbox, and if it is, then step 3 is just giving the player an upward boost. I mean, if you really break it down, that's what's happening here, but actually doing it is way more complicated. So, okay. Target. Position, target, delta. Move should be float, but is vector too. Why then? Position, dot direction, to there. Let's see, actually, let's see what so once I get the target, yeah, like when I think of like programming, it's quite easy to think of it in steps, but then you basically think about, okay, like doing individual steps. So so far what I've done is I basically done step 1 kind of and step 2. Okay, I've done step 1, well, let's say step 0.5, like in the first step where like you're checking the enemy's hitbox and the player hitbox. I can show you, right? So I let's wait about enemy attack, do this, already got enemy attack, preload in class body, wait, enemy attack. That player is just a function. I'll ignore all of this now, but if you see, like if I attack, like see this is the enemy, just assume this is the enemy. If I attack him, I jump, right? Like I kind of get a forward momentum boost. So I actually have like all of the individual parts set up. So now the only thing I left to do is having a projectile system, like like having a projectile, and then like having a system where okay, so I can interact with the projectile. But yes, for now you can just ignore all of this. Okay, you know what? I can actually let's see, I can actually disable this. Also, this art isn't mine. I downloaded off the internet. So like, see, if I attack the enemy, I sort of jump. So like, I just need to combine all of these steps. Let's see. I think I actually should change this maybe. No, wait, no, I don't think so. I should. Let's see if I do this. So yeah, that's kind of like what I'm trying to do right now. Let's see. So this is happening. this thing to basically move, but how do I make it move? How to make an area to be moved? Let's see, if I just do this, let's see. Position plus equals to target. Let's see what happens. If I just do this. Oh shit. Okay, wait, let me see. I need to put a timer here for the enemy. So let's put a timer. Call it attack timer so that the enemy just doesn't spam. Then when it times out, basically, oh, stupid. Okay, I got it. Like, yeah, detection range. Okay. Detection range. Visibility on. Visibility. This. To turn it on. Okay. So. Wait, I didn't set up a timer. So the timer can be like, let's say 2 seconds. Let's watch it. Yes. So when it enters, I want to start the timer. The attack timer. Dot start. Yes. So wait, what is happening, brother? Why is it doing so many attacks? Let's see. Okay, so it's actually moving in the opposite direction for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. So first I need to actually have the attack speed, let's say. Where is it? Okay. So I need to actually make it move a bit faster. So let's see. Const. Let's say export const speed. Let's say 550. So let's see what happens now. Okay, it's way too fast. Okay. 5. So why is it like doing it the other way though? Wait, minus. Oh shoot, okay, I think it's working now. I think it's working now. Kind of working now. Like it isn't, the projectile isn't an arc, but you know what, I don't want to bother with that right now. What I do want to do though is change some stuff, which is we want the enemy thing, apart from this, I want its hitbox to be on a different layer. So let's see. Layer 2, and then I also want this to be on layer 2. Layer 2. So my thing is, why isn't it like attacking? Kind of working, I guess. Let's see if it like, if the parry thing works. If it does, if that works, I think I'm good. Okay, I need to do one more thing though. I need to change my player's attack. I need to put my player's attack on a different layer. I think. Let's see. Attack me. It's not attacking. Let me put the debug stuff on. And thanks, Nax, and yeah, good luck at work. I think I'm gonna be ending the day off. Ending the stream off soon though. Last thing I actually need to put the enemy attack on the different layer. I put it on this layer, I think this should be fine. Actually, the player should be on layer 1. Does this guy have a velocity? No. I change this type to a rigid body. No. attack, and when I connect with the attack, this attack will actually have the same signal. We will have signal. So basically, keep looking on body entered. Area entered. Oh, okay, this is ass. Fuck, man. We know how to connect a signal to a different scene. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Fuck no. Ah. Select, connect. I'm connected for the name. Oh, I finished a gigantic cup of coffee, but it feels like it didn't work. Well, I mean, thing is, I don't feel sleepy, that's true, but I don't have the. Okay. Yes, this is being a little bit problematic. Hmm. Okay, I think I'll work on this later. My brain isn't braining right now. So yes, I'll be ending the stream here and now.